Okay, hi there. We're going to look over some of the Chapter 5 homeworks. We're going to look over a couple of them kind of all at once here. And this is going to be a little bit different than some of the things that we've done in the past because this is just screaming to do it in Excel. So I have the solutions up here. You have access to these solutions, right? So we're going to look at problem 5.3, where you're supposed to locate the centroid of this shape, right? So if you look how they do it, they have these little tables. Well, let's just do that. This to me makes a lot of sense to do in Excel. So I have Excel right here. So we're going to do 5.3, okay? And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see better. Okay, so for this problem, we're going to have a couple bodies. We're going to have body 1, which is going to be this triangle right here, and body 2, which is going to be this triangle right here, right? Okay, so body 1 and body 2. And for each of these bodies, we're going to have the area, we're going to have the x bar, we're going to have the y bar, we're going to have the x bar times area, and the y bar times area, right? And down here, we're going to have the sum. Okay, so let's look at the area. And this is where, if you're good at Excel, by all means, just do it this way because this makes life a lot easier. What is area? Area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, right? So let's come back to this picture. So it's 12 inches by 15, right? So I'm not gonna type in 8. I'm just gonna say it equals 1/2 times base, which is 8 times 12. It's not 8. What was the base? 12 by 15. Sorry. So 1/2 times 12 by 15. Boom. There's the area. Okay. Now, the area of this other one is just a big rectangle, and so that one's pretty straightforward. It is simply 21 by 15. So this is 21 by 15. Boom, that's all you do. X bar. While we're here, we have this one open. The X bar of this one is going to be what? It's going to be halfway through this section right here, but plus that 12. So this is where just go ahead and hit 12 plus, what is it, 21 divided by 2? 21 divided by 2. Make life easy. The X bar of this one, well, for a triangle, it's 1/3 the distance from the base, so it's 2/3 the distance from here. So we can just say it's 2/3 times 12. Boom, there we go. Y bar, well, the Y bar on this one is just halfway up there, so this is 15 halves, right? And the Y bar of this one is 1/3 the distance up, so it's going to be equal 15 divided by 3. Oops, and you have to say equal 15 divided by 3. Boom. And now, here's where we're using the nice advantages of Excel. For this is this one times this, right? So let's just say that. This is equal to X bar times area. Boom, okay. This one is equal to this. Well, I'm not even do that. Hold on a second. This one is equal to the Y bar times area. And then I'm going to use Excel's nice little copy paste feature to put that there. Okay, so what is this sum here? I just say this, there's a sum button, boom, it's the sum of that. There we go, there's a sum. These don't make sense to talk, oops. It doesn't make sense to talk about. So here we're going to have, oh, this needs to be the sum of the, no, try that again. This needs to be the sum. Yeah, that's what I want. This needs to be the sum of that. This needs to just go away because that was a mistake. And there we have our nice little thing. Okay, so clearly I made a mistake somewhere along the lines because I have different values. So here I have, oh, I wanted 1/2 and I said 1. So there you go, 1/2. So nice, easy change. Boom, see how easy that is to change? It makes life easy. Everything takes care of itself, and there we go. So our final answer is what? Well, our X bar is, and our Y bar is, okay, so the X bar is what? It's just the X bar area, so it's equal to this, divided by the total area, that. Boom. And the Y bar is the same deal. It's the Y bar, the area, divided by the total area. Boom. Okay, so to me this is, you are welcome to submit homework for Chapter 5 in an Excel spreadsheet like this. To me this just makes sense. I'm going to move this up here. Here, we'll even kind of make this look pretty. So something along the lines of, where's the merge? It has things hidden that are not normally hidden. Merge and center, boom, make that big and bold, and that is 5.3. There you go. So that would be how I would suggest doing some of these problems. So we can do another one real quick since we're right here. Let's look at, this is going to be problem, now I need to bring this back down. 5.5, right? So now 5.5, really? 5.5. Okay, so now it's convinced that it's equal to 5.5. That's just not going to do it. Okay, so 5.5, and we're going to just cheat. There we go. Now, this one has two bodies as well. It has this big square body, and it has this circle in the middle, okay? So we're going to call it body 1, body 2, and then the sum, right? So we're going to have the same thing. I'm just going to copy these titles over just because why not? Okay, so the area of body 1. So what should we call body 1 the big box? What do they call it in their solutions? In the solutions, they refer to body 1 as big box, so let's go with that, okay? So the area of the big box is simply 14 by 22. 14 by 22. No, that's by 20. There we go. 6 plus 8 by 8 plus 12. So this is 14 by 20. And you say equal 14 by 20. Okay. The x bar of this big box, let's just go across here. The x bar is in the middle, right? So if it's 14, it's going to be equal 14 divided by 2, right? And the y bar is going to equal 20 divided by 2. So that's easy enough to do, right? And then this is, again, it's equal to the x bar times the area. The y bar times the area is equal to exactly that. The y bar times the area. Okay, I'm going to copy these down just because I know I'm going to do them here again. What is the area of the circle? Now, the circle is pi. So in Excel, it's like this. So you say equals pi. That's how you get pi times r squared. So r in this case is 4 squared. Boom. And so it's not a simple, clean number, but it's nice and easy to deal with, pi r squared, right? And then the x bar. Well, where's the x bar and y bar of this? It's just in the middle. It's actually just told to us. It's 6 in there and 12 in there. So the x bar is 6, and the y bar is 12. But here's the one trick. I goofed this up a little bit. What is the one trick? This area, what do we know about this area? It's negative. And that's the whole key to this, is when you have an exclusion, you're removing that. It's negative, so I'm going to come in here again. I'm going to say this is the sum of that, and this is the sum of that, and this is the sum of that. And so, see if this is smart enough to do this. I can put this here, boom. And so now this is going to be pointing to these. And you'll notice now it's smaller. So what happens? If I put this up higher, the center of gravity is going to move down. If I put this down lower, the center of gravity is going to move up, right? And so there we go. And let's check those against the final answers, 7.22 and 9.56. There you go. So again, for these homeworks where they just have nice little tables, again, same thing with this 5.8. You are welcome to just do this in Excel where it's just nice and clean. It makes life easier. I will do another one. I'll do another example here in a second of one of the later problems that's a more complicated but still lends itself really well to Excel.